Good morning, church family. I hope you have a godly and productive and safe and healthy week starting out here on Monday morning. I was reading in my quiet time this morning about the prodigal son rather, the parable of the prodigal son. And what stood out to me was the last verse, verse 32. The father is talking to the older brother. The prodigal son goes out and wastes all his money, blows all of his inheritance on riotous living, and comes to himself and realizes that he has created a disaster for himself and decides he will repent. So he comes back home to his father and repents. The father receives him, throws him a big party, clothes him, with really nice clothing and sandals, and kills the fatted calf and throws a big party for him. And the brother comes in from the field and finds out what's going on and gets really angry. And we pick up actually, we'll go to verse 31. Or let's go to verse 29. So he answered and said to his father, Lo, these many years I have been serving you. I never transgressed your commandment at any time, and yet you never gave me a young goat that I might make merry with my friends. But as soon as this son of yours came, who has devoured your livelihood with harlots, you killed the fatted calf for him. And he said to him, Son, you are always with me, and all that I have is yours. It was right that we should make merry and be glad, for your brother was dead and is alive again, and was lost and is found. And of course, the prodigal son here in this parable represents a believer because he is the father of the son. He is the son of his father. And the father here represents God, and the prodigal son represents a believer who has fallen into sin, comes to himself and repents. And the verse that stood out to me, the last verse, verse 32, is the father trying to reason with the son. And, there are believers who go there most of their lives and they don't sin against God, and they get righteously indignant when others do. And it's really about how do we treat those who have fallen into sin and repent and come back. And in this case, it looks like the brother is somewhat justified, but we need to move beyond the natural human emotions to the divine emotion of grace. And this is what he's telling the son to do. Be gracious. Be glad for the fact that your brother is back, that he has repented from his sinful ways and has been restored to the family. So I hope that encourages you today, and I hope you will have a godly and good day.